Hello and welcome back to the Backyard Sports League channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. It's called the Backyard Baseball Offline League, but instead of drafting a team, I am actually a substitute this time, so someone else picked the team and they just couldn't make it to their game this week. So I am taking over their team for the week, and what we are going to do, because I'm recording instead of streaming because of some of the rules they have, I have to get a code from them, which I already asked for, so let's try this. There we go, there's the code. So we're gonna hit cancel and play like normal. That's just how it works. Oh, looks like I lost the audio again. That must just be something. There we go. Actually, all I had to do was turn on the game music. Maybe whoever was playing really didn't like the game music. What I don't really want is sunny day and the chatter, but that's just because I'd rather talk. That's alright. So, like I said, this isn't my team, but it is a team that I am being a substitute for, and I'll explain kind of how the league works as I'm figuring out the team. I think Sydney Chang I had for that consolation tournament, so I remember that she's she's good at fielding though and running, so this is not a bad spot. Susan Gore, she's got some good hitting and she's got the fielding, so that's good. Stuart Sullivan, ooh, that's gonna be nice. I think I'm gonna switch this though, because his fielding isn't as good, but she's got good fielding and there's a lot of room to cover over there. Sally Dobbs, Marilyn McDonald, she might do better out there. No, maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go. Molly May, so not very fast, second base works, yeah. Hey, that's a good second pitcher. She's got good hitting. And Amanda Hellerman is the clone of Randy Johnson, so that's going to be good. And Tony Del Vecchio, I don't know in this game, but in the online game, he has a really strong arm. Accuracy, I think, is kind of meh, but has a really strong arm. So actually, we might just leave everyone just where they're at. This should be fine. Batting order. Let's see. One of the rules, let me pull up the rules, because these rules for this league are a little different than the league that I'm used to, but the guy that runs the league sent me the rules. So the rules are, it's a round robin, you face every team, so there's going to be 15 games. But this is game 2, technically. You know what? I'll let you know. Let's see. How well did he do last game? Let's see. We're looking. He lost last game. Oh, that might be why he's not playing. We'll see. So first rule is the round robin. Second one is there's no bottom of the 6, because they've set it up as you're always the home team, and so if you're winning a game going into the 6th inning and then you're still winning, you don't get a bottom of the 6. So just to keep it fair, nobody gets a bottom of the 6. It says no grounders or bunts, so let's just say Sydney Chang's gonna be a line drive hitter for sure. It also says, so that means line drives or power is only. No shifting. You can't shift your players, zoom in, or not zoom in, bring them in, back them up. You can't do any of that. No power-ups except for, it looks like more juice is okay. It says both coaches will play on the same field, so that makes sense. It says no AI manipulation, so sometimes you can act like you're running and then bring them back, and the AI falls for it, so you can get someone advancing a base or something. They just don't want any of that manipulation. Make it seem as close to a normal game as possible. I don't know what the tiebreaker rules are, and that last rule is about getting a passcode. So, we already got the passcode, we're already in here, we've got the team. I apologize for the long introduction, but we've got the team. Let's look at their team. They've got Lisa Crockett, they've got Jim Thome, Fernando Diaz, Ernie Steele. We're in Steele Stadium, so Ernie's got the buff. Fred Benson, he's going to be a strong hitter. There he is. Alright, Henry. Henry is one of the usual top 4 picks in every draft in these leagues that they run. Jennifer Goodfellow looks like hit the ball towards this side of the field, but not to shortstop. Bobby Higginson and Mikey Thomas. So we've got some bats to deal with, but fielding wise, I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Let's see, double checking one last thing. I think we are good, so we're gonna get started. There's the symbol. The symbol is just to show that I'm on the modded version. As you can tell, the only buff was Ernie. Sometimes you have good days and bad days. This mod prevents that. And let's get started. We are the home team. Amanda. Ooh, Henry's up to pitch first. I like these offline leagues because usually, now if you watch the 3 consolation games that I played, I did lose, I think, the last one or the second one. I can't remember which one, but I did lose one of them. But most of the time, you win because it's against CPUs, so most of the time. But with that being said, that just makes it feel like you didn't exactly lose, even though you did, or you don't feel like you're bad at the game because you beat the CPU, even if the other guy did better than you. And what do I mean by that is, while I'm playing my game, someone else is playing the other game, so against the team that I am playing as. And whoever has the better run difference, so if I win 8-2 and someone wins 6-2, then I'd win because I've got 8 runs and they've got 6. So I think what they do is they add up the scores and then include any penalties that are needed, which penalties usually involve minus runs, so, or negative runs. But after they add it up, they kind of do like a subtraction thing. So we're going to use the 8-2 and 6-2 as an example again. They'll probably do 8 minus 2 because I allowed 2 runs, so that's 6. So my score would be 6. They won 6-2. So their game would be 4 because 6 minus 2 is 4. So that's what I believe the scoring system is like. I will send a post when I know the results of it after this game has been posted. But just so people know how the results went. I'm not sure if I'm going to be a sub for the rest of the season or if this is just a one game thing. I'm not sure. So, but we will figure it out. So we got on base and we got out of the top of the first pretty well. Mikey Thomas is a very strong thrower, so we're not going to steal, even though we've got very fast players. We're gonna try to... Oh, no. Oh, errors. Errors and miss. We'll take the errors. Yeah, that was not exactly where I wanted to hit the ball, but that's okay. I probably should have done power to try to get the ball out of the infield. But, as I said before, line drives and powers only. Anything else they've already told me is a penalty. So we're gonna try our best not to get penalized too much. Yep, that was... You think we can make it? We made it. Alright, we'll take it, we'll take it. Alright, Tony Del Vecchio. I don't really know how many points people are scoring, but it seems like people are scoring upwards of 10 runs. So we're just gonna try our best to get close to there. See how far we get. Let's see. Alright, that's a strong hit. We're definitely advancing the runner. Yeah, Susan's gonna make it. We'll be good. Alright, so hey, we're on the board. That's pretty nice. Alright, Sally Dobbs. Funny enough, Sally Dobbs is one of the few backyard kids that I am not very good at actually hitting the ball with. So we will see how this goes. I'm thinking we could have probably waited for better pitches this inning, but I'm not gonna concern myself too much. Don't really want this to be a stress-filled game. Let's see. Nope. So ball 3. Sometimes they throw it down the middle or something like that, but we're gonna expect... Yeah, we were expecting a pitch, but it still wasn't like a good pitch to swing at. So let's see. Oh, swung early. And I had it closed, and that was more squared. Let's see. Alright, foul ball. We're still in this. I wonder why they picked Sally. Probably just because she's very even with everything. Ball 4. So that's probably why. But or maybe they're good with Sally. Maybe they've practiced enough with Sally. Alright, I'm gonna hit timeout really quickly because I do not remember her batting. Her batting's 7 and a 2 at running, so we're doing power. We're gonna try to get it out of the infield, maybe over the fence. Oh, that looks like a ball. Nope, that's a strike. Alright, that's okay. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I really like that pitch, but I think I swung early. I at least got a foul ball, but I think I swung early. Right. Oh, foul ball again. Maybe that was because I was closed. That looked more towards the middle. I'm not sure. That's alright though. We're gonna do this. Nope, ball. Alright. We're gonna do this. That's okay. The CPU will shift, by the way. I know I brought up in the rules that shifting isn't allowed, but they said something about modding that. They weren't sure how to mod. So in 2003, shifting would not be a thing, but we just, out of integrity, won't shift the players. Alright, we got one run. We're still shooting for around the 10 run area. If we don't get that high, that's okay, that's alright. Maybe the guy we're facing isn't going to be as good. I don't know. He'll be alright. We're gonna try to throw this. Oh, that was a ball. A bummer. Alright. unlike the online, you can throw the same pitch multiple times, so that's also nice. Not too many restrictions there. And then you can throw them in the same area as well, so that's also very nice. You just kind of can play the game as you want to play the game, which that seems to be very, very nice. I always like not being too stressed out with too many rules, but I understand the need for rules because everything would just be hectic without them. So we've got Jim Thome. He's only in Backyard Baseball 2003. I believe he is a Cleveland Indian, or in present day the Guardians team. So representative. So that's pretty neat that I get to see him again. This is oh, one other thing. I know Backyard sports games are coming out on Steam and Backyard Baseball 2003, so this one is not out. The easiest way to play with modded files like I am is by using your physical copy. So I've got the physical copy of the game, and that's how I am currently playing the game. Bummer. Cindy Chang with the one hitting actually didn't do too bad there. Let's look at Amanda's hitting. I can't remember. It's a 5. Not a lot of speed, so we're gonna... Why not hit power? Why not? When you have just line drive or power as an option, why not? Ka-chow! I think that was pretty much the same hit. Just they didn't catch it. So, whoops. Alright, so here's where we get tough. Is Stuart Sullivan has a 1 at batting power and a 20 at batting contact. So hitting is not his specialty. So usually you bunt or grounder with Stuart. But they said no grounders and no bunts. So we are doing line drive, foul ball. So we just got to keep getting contact with the ball until we finally get something in play. And hopefully it's not a pop-up. That doesn't look like a pop-up, so we're good. We're gonna click because he's a quick person. So I feel like we have something going. No, it's debating whether to do it or not. I'm trying to do like a hit and run, but I don't think I'm able to. I think they consider that cheesing. Keep running, keep running. Nope, you're gonna, keep running, Stuart. So he's got 100 speed, so out of 100, so he can move fast. We'll be okay. Marilyn McDonald. So we got 2 runs. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. We're gonna continue trying to get some more runs. Oh, I was clicking too far out. I don't know if you know, a big myth is you don't actually have to click on the ball. I believe in any of the backyard games, you just have to click. I don't know if there's like a buff if you do click on it or not, or if that's actually accurate. Maybe Backyard Baseball 97 you have to click on it. But I know in 2001 and 2003 you can click just about anywhere. But that time I was just too far away. So, oops. Ball 3. Alright. We learned last time in the first inning that line drive, we almost got Susan Gore out, which is not ideal. Can that go past? Yeah, buddy. Alright. We're going to score our 3rd run. I don't know if that's cheesing. That Lisa... Oh, wait. That looks like glitch. Oh, they got the ball now. Alright, Marilyn. You're gonna make it. I don't know. If they have issues with that, that's okay. I don't think that's really cheesing that the CPU went with Lisa to get it. There isn't anything I can do about it. If in real life that happened, I would have kept running anyways. But it did look like there was a little glitch, so I tried to show that I was was going back. So hopefully that works. If they have an issue with it, oops, it's 1 run. So that'll be alright. Oh, swung late. Alright, so to be silly, it's either 3 or 4 to nothing now. So that's nice. Hopefully it's 4. Hopefully. But 3 to 4. 3 to 4 runs at the moment. Nope, that looks like ball. Alright. So bases clearing, that was pretty nice. We're gonna see how this goes. Ooh, foul ball. I thought I swung late again. Alright. We're gonna go squared. See how this goes. Oh, that was a ball. Bummer. That's okay though. We got 3 or 4 runs, so that's good for first 2 innings. When you're trying to get to around 10 runs. Jennifer Goodfellow was good at batting, I remember, but she was really slow. So we're gonna just try to get her to hit a grounder or something. Oh, and just reminder, no power-ups other than, I believe, more juice was okay, but if I can prevent using it, then we're gonna try not to. Well, alright. Rough. That's okay though. So we're up 2 or 3 runs now. That was a pretty nice hit. Maybe that's why they chose Steel Stadium, the short center field, because that wasn't too far of a hit. But it made it out. So we'll see though. We seem to be getting in some runs. So we'll just keep trying. We might be able to get quite a few runs and do just fine. The only other thing that I could think of that could be an issue is if we keep hitting the ball to the other team. So we will just keep trying different things, setting it for closed, opens. Closed or open. We'll see. Alright, Lisa Crockett. We're gonna try this. It's not bad, not bad. Alright. Let's see. Let's not throw it down the middle, even though it's bottom middle, because that's where Jennifer hit the home run. It was more towards the middle. It wasn't a corner. So we're gonna try to prevent that. Let's try the slow ball. Ooh, that looks more towards the middle. Oh, good. Henry, he's got 100 speed, but he also has really high batting stats. So if you're ever playing an online game against someone who has Henry, just know you might want to walk him. You might want to just pray. So nice, you got it. Good. Alright. So that is something that we might have to deal with in the future, but we'll see. So Tony Del Vecchio is up. Let's see.
And learn.
Tony is a pretty good player. I think they drafted him for his arm though. That 100 power on his arm, assuming it's the same as online. I could be wrong though. Oh! But he's not the quickest. So, slow roller. That's alright. Alright, here comes Sally Dogs. We got walked last time. That was kind of nice. Pretty nice. Strike, okay. I didn't really want to swing at that one anyways. So, let's see. Foul ball, foul ball. 2 strikes, so we're just gonna have to go with whatever they give us. We'll see. Hey, that might work. That might work. Let's spam click. Hey, we made it. We made it. Juice might be low, but we made it. I don't remember how good you can hit Christina. So let's hold on. Look at the juice. Juice isn't bad. Christina's a 7. Sydney Chang is a 1 coming up next. So I don't really wanna. It was a ball anyways. I didn't really want to swing at that. Alright, let's see. Well, looked like a good pitch, but I mistimed that pitch. Alright, let's see, let's see. Oh, man. Well, that's a rough one. Oh, we're still out. Bummer. Now, I assume power-ups are still allowed, like batting power-ups and stuff, for the CPUs. I could be wrong, but I assume that's still a thing. So we're gonna try not to get into double plays, but unlike the online, you can't go back. So I just have to be careful. That's all I gotta do. Just try to be careful. Nope. I really want to do that hit and run, so I don't think they have any rules against the hit and run, other than maybe don't do it too often, because then that would be causing Mikey to lose a lot of juice. Alright. We made it. Alright. So the hit and run did work there. Who's up? Amanda. She's 5 or 6 at hitting. We just need it out of the infield. So let's try power. Oh. Alright. I should have went squared. That's okay though. Foul ball. Oh, they are. We might need to set it to squared anyways. They are all lined up, ready. Oh, bummer. Alright, no runs in the 3rd inning. That's okay. As A-okay. Fred Benson, Mikey, and Fernando Diaz. Alright. We're okay though. We're okay. We got two more times the bat, so that's good. We're gonna do this. Oh, we caught anyways. Good work, Amanda. Alright. So let's see. Just a reminder again, if it gets to the bottom of the 6th and we're tied up, none of those runs will count. We will just have a score of 0, I believe, because 4 minus 4 is 0. So right now, it's 4-1. Could be 3-1, depending on how they feel about that. Lisa Crockett just running from all the way over here to try to get a ball on the opposite side of the field, and I kept running. Not sure, but when it looked like it was glitching, I did attempt to stop, so hopefully that will negate that, because, well, I didn't feel like it was my fault that the shed was in the way. Alright, Stuart Sullivan though. He is a 100 speed, so we're going to try to do a line drive. Just kind of an easy dinker of a hit. Just boop, boop. Something pretty easy. spam click him. So, oh, that's foul. We're not spam clicking if he fouled it off. No, 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 no. Not wasting the stamina on that. So, we're gonna try though. We're gonna try. Boop. Still didn't make it. He didn't quite do as good of a hit as he did the first time up the bat. I liked how it was not a hit right to someone the first time. Alright, Susan Gore. Alright. See, like this. Mikey's running for it. I don't know whether... Nah, we're okay. We are okay. Let's see. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, we're gonna try the hit and run strategy again. Nope. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Oh. Fleesa wants to drop it. Susan! Alright, we made it back. Alright. Molly May has good bat, just I've been struggling with her today. So, let's see. Nope, that's ball. Alright. We'll see, we'll see. Alright. I think that was a nice hit. I don't know. It got caught. So, not as nice of a hit. That's alright. So, no runs there. We have one more chance to hit, though, so we might be able to get something. Get a run, get 3. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I kind of feel like the field. Hopefully this wasn't. Oh wow! I don't know what happened to her arm there. But that's fine. I hope that this wasn't the field that this guy chose as the home field. Not to be confusing, but as I said in the intro, oh, is that a home run? Yeah, that's a home run. Alright, so now it's only 2-run difference. But, just like I said in the intro, everyone plays as if this is as the home team. So I don't actually know if this is the home field he chose, or if not. I just honestly got a text and it said, "Hey, you want to be a sub?" I said, "Sure." They said, "Is today a good day?" And I said, "Sure." Since it's offline, I was like, "Oh, whatever. I'll play. I don't have to schedule something with anyone. I can just play whenever I want to today." So that's what we did. So we'll see. It also kind of helps a little bit. Obviously, you still wanna win. You still wanna look good as a sub. You want to be invited back, especially if this is gonna be the team for the rest of the year. But that's foul. Okay, I don't think. Did it bounce? I don't know. It's fine. So we still wanna do our best. We still wanna win, but we're not as stressed out. I also just find these leagues a little easier just because you're facing the CPU instead of a real person. So we're gonna see. Glad I got all this working today. Glad I'm able to make another video for you guys because with the Backyard Online League finishing and with the Reddit Backyard Baseball League, the one that I'm currently in a draft for, since that one hasn't started yet, I'm afraid like content for this channel, the league channel, is going to be a little bit rough. So I'm trying to get out videos for the other channels. I've got a gaming channel that will happen probably in September, and then I've got the for fun backyard sports channel that is either coming out August or also September, somewhere in there. I am currently recording for the backyard one. I think I'm 6 games into a season. I don't feel bad spoiling it in this video because I already posted 5 of the videos on this channel, and I plan on reposting as many as I can as long as I have footage still of them. But that Backyard Baseball 97 on the phone or mobile, I still plan on finishing that one. And then I have plans for the next one. More specifically, it's going to be another one of those I create a team and we just go for it type seasons. Soon, hopefully I will get a following and I'll be able to post, hey, who do you want on the team? And you guys can start making teams for me on the For Fun Backyard Sports channel. Not the league one, obviously, but the For Fun one. So hopefully we can get some of that going, but I'm not rushing because I'm still rather new at this YouTube thing. Speaking of that, if you guys have any suggestions on how to get better, I don't really want to do too much work when it comes to editing. So if it has something to do with editing, maybe putting more emphasis on things, I'll take a look. But if it looks like something that is gonna, take up a whole lot of time, because I'm trying to get memories out. I'm trying to upload quite a few videos so people don't get bored, so I can play as many games as possible or as many seasons as possible. So little editing would be good. I know there's like that black area down below. I'd like to learn how to fill that in someday. Not yet, but someday. And then any other suggestions, like, oh, your camera's very zoomed in, maybe you can not zoom it in as far. Hey, just anything helps. So, a little bit of a bummer. We are only up 4-2. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Then we're gonna, maybe this would have been better. Let's do this. Alright, screenshot of this. Go back to the team page because they want statistics. So here's statistics. Get the screenshots in. Alright. So there we go. We got that. And just for your guys' entertainment. So just for anyone that's watching that is like in charge of the offline league. I have the screenshots. I'm not posting anything after this into the Discord, but I am going to continue the game just for YouTube content because there's only half an inning left, and I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue. I'm also going to ask. I'm gonna get the stats for this next half inning, just in case. Still learning, figuring it out. Ooh, Henry. Ooh. All right. Well, hopefully the game ended there. Hopefully. If not, well, now we only have scored 1 point. Sorry, my friend that I am subbing for. Not really the greatest, but I kind of think it was the field that really didn't help, because I did not take advantage of that center field as well as I was hoping with the timing of my hits. But that's okay, that's alright. Let's try to get out of this game without anything too drastic. Alright, 2 outs. Mikey Thomas is up the bat. Maybe it's because I kept doing hooks. Maybe, like, I don't know if this is a thing, but maybe CPUs got smarter. No, I threw a heat, and now Mikey is like cruising around the bases. So I don't know. Hey, it's all right. Probably should have been smart enough to know Mikey's 10 out of 10 on hitting. Would not have been smart with a faster pitch. But that's alright. That's alright. We're gonna keep going. Keep going. He bunted. Don't know why, but that's alright.